tell who's here. Lex and Connor. I'm making their breakfast. They're gonna have bacon and they're gonna have biscuits. A cup of coffee, bacon, biscuits. And for myself, I'll have, when this is all done, maybe a little bit of apple butter with it. I think it'd be good. I look forward to cooking these breakfast for these boys, and I think they look forward to getting it. Because they always remind me, Papa, breakfast tomorrow morning? I said, yeah, what do you want? And I know what they're gonna say. Bacon and biscuits. I said, okay. I'll have it for you. I'll have it for you, boys. All right, their breakfast is fixed, and this is mine. I got milk, apple butter, 2 biscuits, a couple pieces of bacon, and a cup of coffee. Breakfast of champions. Yeah, right. Morning, Ivan. Oh, ain't that so sweet? She was loving on you, Ivan. Ain't that? No, it was sweet. It was sweet. Don't you say it wasn't sweet. She was up there loving his old nose. She's rubbing her little nose on here. That's Smokey. She was raised with Ivan and Miracle. And he wants to go saying it wasn't sweet. That's such a bad donkey, Ivan, a donkey. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that, okay? Papa knows you're thoroughbred. I got y'all's food, hang on. Okay, I'm warming these guys. That's the positive pellet warmer. And I got some here between, right here. But I'm just gonna leave, I got enough for every one of them. They'll only eat so much. So I ain't gotta worry about one eating too much of this, because they're all young goats. That will last probably all day long, and they'll just eat it as they want it. Hey, baby, I love you. You know I do. Anyway, they'll eat all they want, and I'll leave that in here all day. And these here got a butt heads. What they have to do is just what they have to do. And look, get down. It's right here. I'll let you out after you get. Y'all leave her alone. No, ma'am. You know what? I can take you back to your pen and worm you, okay? Yes, I can. You ain't got to tolerate these people. No, ma'am. I ain't gonna tolerate them, Papa. I know it. Woody, leave that alone. It's not yours. So anyway, they got fresh water. They got shade now. They got plenty to eat. They're a little bit hungry this morning, so they'll eat all they want. It'll clean them out. And I'm gonna take baby back to her pen. And she can eat by herself. She'll have her wormer by herself. So she's gonna get this, her wormer. Yes, ma'am, that's all you're gonna get. But I'm gonna leave you in here for a little while when I finish feeding up, okay? Yeah, I wanna mow your pen before I put you back. Yo, stop, no ma'am, that's a no-no. It's a no-no. All right, Woody, you ready? They act like goats, Woody, they act like goats. These three going to Ronnie's house. He's gonna pick them up this month, I think. They cried all night for mamas, and the mama stood over there crying back, but you know, it'll all take a couple of days, and they'll all adjust to the fact that they're not gonna be together. Mama can see them, and they will stop the crying and going about their business. Mama and them will stop their crying and going about their business. And Ivan over there keep them all straightened out. Yeah, right. I want to do gifts and goodies this morning. It's not a lot of stuff to go through. I may put this on your video, on that video. But I want to start washing all my stuff today. All my pots and pans I'm going to wash. I'm going to sit down out here today. I got a big tub I'm going to fill full of hot soapy water with some bleach in it, and scrub each and every one of my pots and pans that got anywhere close to that water. that flood water. And they would, step by step, we get them all back to where they should be. Yeah, you ain't gonna push me around, big boy. He gonna be like his new daddy, probably arrogant. Yeah. My friend Ronnie fell wearing stupid Crocs. We get our age, you better leave them Crocs alone. Slipped down in the mud or whatever, Crocs on, and dislocated his shoulder. And I feel for him. I know what a shoulder hurts. How a shoulder hurts, you can't get comfortable. You can't lay down, you can't sit up. You know, when I tore my rotator cuff, it was a massive tear. And they did the surgery and they tied my arm down on a pillow, a small pillow. But I'm gonna tell you right now, folks, there are many, many things in life, no matter how you feel, you can't do with a pillow tied on your arm. You know, well, you can. It's just your balance is off. Your balance is way off. No, I'm not going. No, you're not going to do this. Papa is not going to tolerate you. Not this morning. No, y'all gonna get wormed before y'all come out of here. You're gonna get wormed. Yeah, Woody out of here. Hey guys, good morning. Papa here. I'm going to add some things to Gifts and Good. Gifts and Good, there's not a whole lot of stuff here to go through, so that's okay. I've often told y'all that's okay. I'm going to open this card first. It says to Gene Morrow from Beverly Weaver, from Marquez, Texas, or Marquis, Texas, one or the other. Fellow Texan. Made a video last night, me and Kim. I called her and I says, well, I told her yesterday, so you get tired, come down, and I want to go over some ideas I've got. And Kim has a good head on her shoulder. She can see her vision, I think, say it that way. She can see in her mind what she wants something to look like before she starts. And I can to a certain extent, I think, but she's really good. Anyway, she came down, and I made a video of it, and I'll probably post it maybe for Saturday night. I don't know, maybe Monday. I don't know when I get to it, when I get it posted. But anyway, this is going to be your Saturday morning video, and even though this is Friday, about 12:20, 84 degrees. It hadn't got hot yet. I want to do this early enough, then I'm going to go out and mow before it gets too hot. Anyway, this card here. Wishing you a happy Father's Day. It's a beautiful card. It's your day to be remembered and to feel appreciated, to know you're celebrated. Well, thank you. It's your day to be surrounded by the things you enjoy and to know you're in the hearts and thoughts of all who love you, and she underlined that. Thank you, Beverly. From Leon County. Anyway, it says, thank you for sharing with us. I love your show. You can't wait to see what you're up to next. Well, it may be something coming up next, but that gets slower every time, don't it? I'm coming, G. Thank you so much, sweetie. I'm so glad you enjoy my videos. And I get a lot of folks, and I'm not complaining, but a lot of folks, they jump on your channel for a day or two, or if you're going through a tragedy, maybe for a week or two, and that's fine. They're interested. They want to know what's going to happen. You know, it's kind of like watching a drama, you know, a 2 or 3 part drama. You want to see what's going to happen. And then when it's all said and done and you're back to kind of a normal life, you hope, they kind of leave. and some stay, and that's okay. I'm not complaining again. But some of you guys has been with me for so long, and I really appreciate you. And Beverly has been with me, and I appreciate her. And well, I appreciate everybody that watches. Say it that way. All right, got one here. Oh, anyway, back to Kim. Yeah, sometimes you get old like that, you thoughts kind of. She can kind of see something in her mind what it's going to look like, and I like that about her. And she's a hard worker, and she's smart. Tina's the same way, but Tina, she works, and she don't live close by. But Kim, right down the road, and she probably owes me anyway. Just joking. Don't tell her she owes me. But she can come by and look at stuff and say, yeah, Dad, I would do this, this, and this. And I think you should do this. And it just more or less develops a picture in your mind of what she's talking about. And her ideas yesterday, close to what I was talking about, but a little bit different and a little bit more into detail. And I really liked it. All right, anyway, I'm gonna get that video out to you. Talk about our new kitchen we're gonna build. And we're gonna try to salvage the man cave. We're not going to go back in with stuff on the floor. We're not going to go back in with big furniture. We'll paint the floors. It's dried out. It smells good in there. It's a plywood wall, so you ain't got to worry about sheetrock, and it's got a solid foam insulation, so you got to worry about water sticking up in it. But if we're going to let's try it. Salvage it. The kitchen, we can't. So we're going to build a new kitchen. All right. This is from, don't say from who. Let's open it up and see. Oh, yeah. Tanya. She lives in England. She's a sweet lady. Oh wow. Okay. This is, it's a long sleeve. Let's see what it says here. Roy Rogers. Beautiful. Thank you, sweetie. Oh, Roy Rogers. How many of you guys, well, all you older folks like myself, or even younger, remember Roy Rogers, Dale Evans, Pat Brady. I used to love, come on in the evenings, going home from school, and after we got all our chores done, we got done in time. And they come on Saturdays also, the Roy Rogers Show. I think they were probably an hour long. It may not have been that long. And the only thing I didn't like, now, a cowboy show should be a cowboy show with horses all the way through. But on Roy Rogers Show, sometimes there were, well, Nellie Bell, the sheep that old Pat Brady drove. And sometimes there'd be trucks involved, people stealing cattle and stuff. But it was still a good show. I loved it. And the ride down that lane at the end of it, happy trails to you. I love that song. Well, they sang it a lot better than I did, but anyway, it was beautiful. Friend. For a really good friend, happy birthday. Sorry it's late. Birthday card. Hope your birthday is filled with all the things you most enjoy. Have a great time. Love, from Tanya. Thank you, sweet. Like I say, she's from England, and I get comments from her almost on every video. A lot of them, though, are like what she saw on Jake's video or Bree's video or someone else's video. And sometimes I don't have the time to watch their videos, and she'll tell me something else. Well, I'll try to go back and find that and see. Last week, I got a card, and I'm going to apologize right now. I got a couple of cards in my truck, and I'm going to read them later on, okay? I didn't bring them with me right now. I got this card I got last week from my friend Karen. I didn't point out, I told, I knew Ronnie and them get a freak out about this, but I didn't point out about on the inside cover, it's her cat, Chester. It's a pretty cat. Chester says hi. So I want to point that out today. After my video was over and the card was laying here and I was putting my cards up, I happened to see this. Oh, I should have done that. I sometimes don't, I'm not thorough. Yesterday, I know what this is. I'm not going to dig them all out. My friend Steve and Susan Chapman in Tennessee. Steve and I kind of compare gardens. He's got a beautiful garden, very well laid out, very neat. I'm always impressed with his garden from day one. We've been checking each other's gardens for a couple, 2 or 3 years now. But he showed me this year some tomato cages he's using. And they're really neat, and I'm not going to open them up because there's a bunch of parts. They're made out of metal, and you put them together, they come together like in a square. And if I had my phone with me, he sent me a picture I'd show you, but I don't have my regular phone with me. But anyway, they're going to be neat. I think they're 3 or 4 foot tall. And they make a square, and you just keep adding to them. They come together in pieces. He said, I'm going to send you 2 or 3 of them, and here's a box of them right here. I don't want to open them up and scare them. So I'm going to leave them in this box until I'm ready to use them. I'm going to try and maybe do a little late garden. And tell you what I did one year. I don't know how it's going to work out down at Sanctuary because the raised beds, I love them, but they dry out so quick. I should have put, like Jamie told me, I should have put soaker hoses in. That way they stay wet all the time because they dry out so fast. One year, at the end of the season, oh, I don't know, September maybe, or maybe even August, everything was dying back. So I went out, one of my tomato plants, and I cut them back. The stalk about this tall from the ground, and the limbs, cut them back, all the little limbs about so long. And I was able to water them. Well, they resprouted. I was amazed. And in November, around Thanksgiving, we had little green tomatoes. Now, they didn't get ripe because we got a frost before they ever got a chance to get ripe. But I was able to pick off a bunch of them and put them in the windowsills, and they did ripen there. But yeah, I'm gonna try that again down here this year. I'm gonna pick out certain ones, maybe thin them a little bit. I might use some of these things on those, and cut them back, and like you would a shrub, and go from there. So that's just something I'm gonna try. Now, let's see what else we got here. All right, this box, Ivan, Miracle, and Friends. Now, I'm going to tell you who I think this is from. I'm going to see where the note, normally sometimes there's not a note, but I know who it's from because of the address on it. All right, there's no note. Joni, not Janie, Joni Hyler. Look here. Now, I've had other people send some of these things too with similar addresses. So if you sent this, you sent this one, like you got a notification, let me know, And I get one like this every month from Joni. And there we go. Minerals in there. goat treats in here. It's got senior snacks for that thoroughbred out there. Someone said, how old is he? He's 3. Ivan is 3 years old. Excuse me, Bubba. Excuse me. Also, apple nuggets. So, Ivan is 3. A lot of folks didn't know the story about Ivan, so I'll throw a real quick one because I only got, I think, 1 or 2 more things to look at. Ivan's mom was named Ivy. His dad was named Dan. That's where they put the Ivy and the Dan together to come up with Ivan, Lester and Jamie. Ivy was very, very old. I don't know, 30-something years old, I think, when she had Ivan. And they didn't think she was even going to have a baby because she never showed it. She's so old, they didn't think she would breed. And some funny stories about Ivy going back trying to steal Imogene's babies every year. But anyway, Jamie goes out, Imogene's got a baby. They knew that. You know, they've been playing with it, whatever. Goes out one morning, well, there's 2 little donkeys. 2, not just 1. And long story short, it was Ivan. Ivy wasn't giving no milk. She was barely able to take care of herself, much less a baby. And they eventually called and said, Papa, you want to try raising this little donkey? I'd never raised a donkey in my life, never. And I said, well, you know, I would try. And that was probably one of the better decisions I've made in my life. Because him and I, like, well, that ain't how he treats me. But we like that. That's really not the, well, I'm not going to go no further. But yeah, awesome donkey. I can say it, he can't hear me. It's an awesome donkey. You know, we had him neutered, and he got tetanus. Almost died. In fact, they didn't have no hope for him. But folks praying for him, and around here people loving on him and stuff, and he made us work for it, but he got better. He lived, he survived, and he's been a pain in the butt ever since. And a little bit story with that, Moki, you know, he was raised with Moki and Miracle. All 3 were on bottles, and he was on the bucket all at the same time. And he loves those 3. He'll eat with those 3. But then when he got sick, Sophie was staying with him, and Sophie, literally, if you say 2 species of different species would look after him, she looked after him. If I got ready to take him to the vet, which we did a couple times, Jake had to load him up by hand. Had to pick him up, put him in the trailer, because he didn't have the strength to jump in there. Sophie cried, just run along behind him all the way down the driveway, wanting back in there with him. Oh, I got another box here. He's been special. Ivan, Miracle, and friends again. So this may be same, maybe Joni, we'll see, maybe someone else. Same type of name, okay. These things are awesome. I gave Dan a bag of these. I had 2 bags at one time, a few days of each other. Apple wafers. And that thoroughbred loves these too. But anyway, Dan was here, was talking. I said, Dan, you want to take a bag of those? I says, I don't want them to get old. You know, you can't feed a whole bag a day. And he said, sure, Dad. So he took them. Come back later, said his little animals over loved them. All right. Got a box here, so whoever sent this, let me know if it's Joni, you know I'm thanking you, baby. And if it's someone else, let me know. Carlin from I can't spell it, from Georgia. I don't know if it's a L or C. Anyway, Carla, Georgia. The tag is tore off over here on the postage record. Really see what it says. But I appreciate it. I think it's TOL, or is that TOC? SOA or something like that. I don't know. I'm not going to attempt to say it because then I'll embarrass somebody. Maybe me. Oh, wow. Okay, here we go. Got a little card here first. I saw this donkey and I immediately thought of you, your boy Ivan. I hope you enjoy the mug. I enjoy hearing your stories and enjoy the memories you share with everyone. God bless, Elaine. All right, Elaine. Carlin, maybe? Elaine. But anyway, Elaine for sure. Elaine for sure. Let's see. Got these little fuzzy things in here. I don't want to spill them because I got cats that have them everywhere. All right, let's see here. So many people when I was sick prayed for that crazy donkey, including me. It looked like I haven't done it. It looks like it. Yeah, it looks like I haven't. Thank you, sweetie. I'll drink coffee out of this one morning with Ivan. Say, Ivan, look what I got here. Oh, that's me, Papa. Thank you, sweetie. I love it. I love it. Right there. And then cats stay away from it. Okay. All right. Okay. From Joe. Our friend Joe. It says Pops and G, so it may be something for both of us, but I'm out here. I've got it. All right. Hang on. My favorite people call me Pops. Thank y'all so much. Or thank you, sweetie. I love it. Thank you so much. Beautiful shirt. I've got two shirts I got right before the storm. A yellow one and another one. I haven't worn them yet. They didn't go through the storm. They was put up. And I will be wearing them. Probably wear them places, you know, not just around here. That yellow one is kind of like a shirt good to wear at a town, maybe, you know, maybe church, you know. All right, one more, hang on. Okay, here we go. Last one, and go back to rat killing. This is from Joe also. Enjoy your spicy side. Love and Christ always, from your friend Joe. I'm a spicy guy. Tina come over this morning. Oh wow, look at you. This is gonna be good stuff here, guys. Good stuff here. Cholula. You know how I am with words. Wing sauce. Caliente. I said that pretty good, didn't I? Caliente. Thank you so much, sweetie. I love spicy stuff. Tina come up this morning. Okay, in a minute. I already fed them. They're being weaned. And that's why they cry so much. She had bought herself her and Rob a new bedroom suit. There's ragged out, I guess. And she was telling us about it. I had this opportunity. You can't embarrass these old kids. Man, say whatever you want to say. You don't embarrass them. What are you thinking? So she said it's made out of wrought iron, you know. I said, those are real good, you know, if you're into bondage. They all jumped to her and Kim and Mom, G, all of them jumped on me if you say. Oh, okay. Just an idea. All right, guys. I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Be watching that video with Kim. I have to get on to her a couple times because she wants to talk down to me. I said, no, you got to talk down to me. And but we had a lot of fun. We sat out here last night, and she was telling me her vision. I told her my idea first. I said, look, here's what I'd like to do. What do you think? I'd do this, and I'm just pointing out what I would do, where I would do it. And she said, well, this is what I would do, Dad. And she was into really some nice detail of, and you'll see the video, so I'm not going to tell you all what all we talked about, but as we do it, I told her, I said, you know, I'll get the stuff, and I get it all together, you know, everything gathered up, then you can come and be a good project we can work on. It ain't no, it's be more than a one-day thing, you know, and then eventually I have to get the old kitchen tore down, and we'll see how it works out there. Anyway, I'm gonna get this out to you. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Woody, you want to say something? Y'all want to say something? Buster? What about you, Mick? Love you guys. Hit the like button. Share with someone. And subscribe if you haven't, okay? I'll see you back, guys, down the road. I love you.